Hello, and it's Genius Files Studio here with another video. And yes, before I begin, it's been a really long time since I've made my last videos, and yes, I've been really busy because I've been working on many stuff, including my WordPress, and I'll put that in the descriptions for you if you want to look at it. It's definitely not done yet, but I'm working on it. Anyways, back to what we're going to be doing today is some recent news in astronomy and astrophysics. Well, it may seem like a lot, but it won't be a lot. It's just going to be able to help your thirst in knowledge these days and history and what's going on in our present society. It's by Genius Files Studio. And yeah. And before we begin, please like and subscribe as kind of a motivation for us to continue making videos to help your thirst in knowledge. And yeah, and please comment on this video so I know if this is a good topic to continue working on. Well, we'll begin off with astronomy and stargazing news because that's something which really tends to interest people into astronomy. We'll begin with the Leonid meteor shower tonight. So in the northern hemisphere, I believe there's a meteor shower that is beautiful. It's going to be really beautiful just looking at all those streaks of light moving through the sky, yeah? But you need a really, really dark place where there's not much light pollution to actually see it because it's really fragile and really light. So that's just something. At the same time, we also have the Beaver lunar eclipse. And the eclipse will actually last for a pretty long time. It's the last time it happened was 500 years ago, 580 years ago, and it will last about 3 hours, 28 minutes, and 23 seconds. And it's going to be around in the northern hemisphere, and a bit of the southern hemisphere, but mainly in the Pacific Ocean near those areas. I'll post in a chart of the timings and everything in the description, but it's there are mainly three phases. There's going to be the moon enters penumbra, where it'll be like partially red, partially white, right? Then it's going to get the moon enters the umbra, where it's like most of it's all red and orange because bloody moon is technically what it is, right? It's technically a bloody moon. And then it'll be the maximum eclipse, where it'll be like all of it is like bloody red. But the greatest effect is around phase 2, where it's like half engulfed, and it's gonna be pretty dark, the red color. And then there'll be like the final two steps: moon leaves umbra, moon leaves penumbra. But by then you would have left because you have experienced it. Yeah. And then we will also talk about the political astronomical news and history. So right now, Russia defends against American criticism of anti-satellite tests because many countries like India, China, and America have already launched these as a source of taunting and force against other countries to kind of show that they're not fragile and weak. And obviously they have done it to their own satellites, because if they do it to other satellites, it'll be really bad. But yeah, so that's technically what they're doing. But now when Russia tries doing it, many Americans criticize them as trying to destroy the ISS or American spy satellites, etc., etc., etc. But then the Russian government, Roscosmos, like the Russian NASA, they claim that ensuring crew safety has always been and remains our top priority. So they claim that they're not. But I don't think they're doing much. I think they're just filling in their thirst for knowledge, just like how we are currently by watching this video, right? Yeah. At the same time, in November 16th, 1974, which is about 47 years ago, the Arecibo Observatory broadcast their first interstellar message by launching a couple microwaves into space for possible intelligent life beings to look at this and realize that there are other life beings in the universe too. So they just launched this across through their biggest human-made biggest telescope, and we still haven't gotten a reply, obviously, but we're hoping to get one. So yeah. And finally, we'll move on to the search of interstellar life. Now, this one's an interesting debate topic. We'll begin with, why are we still looking for intelligent life? Well, the reason is because we want to see the Earth is such a small place in the universe, yet there's life here. There's a huge possibility of more life being there. There's a great probability. So why not try searching for this? Just because we have tons and tons of space between us doesn't mean that we can't find it, right? At the same time, it's also kind of a reassurance that if we're in our worst case scenario, we have help, and if they have a worst case scenario, we're helping people or interstellar life beings. And yeah, it's technically what we're doing there too. And just kind of being like, wow, there are other people living there who have experienced different things than us, but at the same time similar things. So there's both of those. At the same time, kind of connected to this, an Arabic astronomical administration is working on a project called the Ptolemy, which is going to be making a great series or one huge telescope that will look through the Alpha Centauri solar system for possible sources of life through the planets there. And that's going to be really interesting to watch, right? So we're hoping that they have good luck for that. And that's pretty much it for today. Thank you for watching and spending your time here for a while. It's a really short video, but it's worth it, right? All the knowledge we gained. And hope you like, share, and subscribe. Comment for more videos. And that's it. That's all for today. Thank you, and bye. Genius Valley Studio, signing off.